Pleased to have with us former Sonics coach. He had a .719 winning percentage. Got the Sonics in postseason every year. Got them to the finals in '96. George Karl, good to see you, Coach. How are you?
Welcome. Thank you for having me, guys. Sorry about the scoreboard.
Yeah, still head coach of the Denver Nuggets. You had a good run this past season. But first of all, being back here in Seattle, what's it mean to you?
Well, as I said before the game, you know, there's a few places in life that you come home to, or you come back to, and you feel like home. And probably Pittsburgh is in that area. I think Seattle's in that area. You know, I go to a little town up in Idaho at times in the summertime. I think it's in that area, but you know, it just feels comfortable when you come back here. And
right,
there's a lot of fans, a lot of people that remember. And tonight was special. I mean, I saw some guys last night. I had breakfast with Detlef this morning, and it's just kind of like one of those moments that I can't believe how many good moments we had.
Right.
It's probably no matter what happens in Denver, Seattle had so many fantastic series and so many fantastic seasons and some craziness to go with it. But you know, Sean Kemp and Gary Payton, Detlef Schrempf, Nate McMillan, there's so many people still left that are Hall of Fame type players or have turned into great coaches. Dwayne Casey and Terry Stotts won a championship with Tim Gergeridge this year. So there's a lot of things that started here in Seattle are still hanging out in the NBA.
That's good. That's real good. And let me ask you this before we continue about the Seattle memories. If you look at Sean Figgins, health-wise, how are you?
Health-wise, I had a PET scan about middle June, and you know, whatever they say, it's clear and clean. And I'm trying to eat right. I'm trying to get my immune system working better. And I've lost 50 or 60 pounds. The diet is not something I would recommend, but I got it off my body, and I'm planning not to put it back on.
There you go. And you had the cancer up in your throat area, correct?
It's called neck and throat cancer. It's squamous cell cancer, which is actually smoking disease cancer, which they now think is caused by the herpes virus of some sort. And I've never smoked, but it was around my tonsil, and I had a lump on my neck. So those are things that radiation and chemotherapy seemingly have a good rate of success in treating.
Good.
So I feel good.
Well, you look good. We've been following your progress. We're very happy for you. Glad that's going well for you. Give me a couple standout moments. I've been asking all the guys. Standout moments your time here in Seattle.
I think playing in the championship round in the NBA Finals against Chicago and Michael's team, and the team. You know, I thought our team and their team should be in the top 20 teams in NBA history, even though we didn't win a championship. Mm-hmm. They won 73 games, I think, that year. I think we won 64. And if Nate McMillan would have been healthy, I thought it would have been a very equal series. And then the opportunity to play in the finals is as you get older, it's a privilege.
You know it.
It's an honor and a privilege, and it's amazing how few people get to be in that situation.
And as we found, and I think Coach Wilkins was talking about it, a couple other guys, sometimes you only get the one and done. Got to make the most of it. Hey, you're born in the Pittsburgh area. Big Pirate fan. You're rooting on that ball club as they've rejuvenated here.
Fantastic. I mean, Clint Hurdle was in Denver. I got to know him a little bit, and in fact, they were in Denver for an early series in April, and I couldn't make the games. So I wish I could have. It's been a fantastic run with them, but I think they're going to break the streak of 19 or 20 years in a row with no losing season.
George Karl, everybody, former Sonics coach, joining us here.